What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Detroit Pistons versus Washington Wizards NBA matchup going down Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so because we have a lot of action lined up this week. The college hoops card is solid. Conference tournament action across the board. The NBA and NHL cards are fantastic as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and those who make big bank, or those with big bankrolls. Those looking for more of a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays. Closer to game time, we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between the Detroit Pistons and the Washington Wizards. The Washington Wizards currently dealing with the Toronto Raptors on the first half of their back-to-back, while the Detroit Pistons come in 36-29 on the year, 36-27-2 against the number this season, after ending up with a 119-112 win over Portland to close out their road trip last time out. Snapped a mini two-game losing streak. And the thing with Detroit was that they were able to beat the quote-unquote bad teams, I would say below average teams, average at best teams, on their road trip in Portland and Utah. Only the average at best tag was obviously placed on Portland, but they also lost their games against Golden State and the Clippers. So kind of tells me that the Pistons are good, but they're not good enough yet. So, I think that Detroit, at a certain point is going to be able to win those games, but I just don't know if they're there yet in terms of winning those games on the road. I mean, keep in mind, this is a Pistons team that beat the Clippers at home. They held the Clippers 97 points. They beat the Celtics by 20 points at home. So there have been spots where Detroit's been able to get signature wins. It just wasn't on the road. It was at home. But now the Pistons take on the Wizards at home. The Wizards on a back-to-back, one of the worst ATS teams on a back-to-back this season. The Wizards just, if you look at their season-long numbers on no rest, are just 3-7 against the spread this season. And when you look at the Detroit Pistons, when they have a rest advantage over their opponent, this is a Detroit team that's sort of middle of the pack, 7-7-1 against the number. The thing is, though, is as a home favorite this season, the Detroit Pistons, have not been as strong as maybe you would expect for a team that's playing as well as they are. They're just 5-9 against the spread as a home favorite. Now, I get it. The Washington Wizards are a team on the other side that, a line like this that involves 14 and a half points, usually is justified. Like, there's a reasoning behind it. But as much as I think that the Detroit Pistons could win this game by margin, especially at home, where, like I said, we've seen Detroit win by, 21 against Brooklyn, 20 against Boston, 9 against the Clippers. Part of me wonders if this number is just too much too soon for the Pistons. This is a ton, even against the Washington Wizards on no rest. But at the same time, the Washington Wizards, while they've been competitive in some of their recent games, haven't really gotten those wins against anyone of substance. Toronto, Utah, Charlotte, Brooklyn, they've been beating teams on their level, but there were spots where they were catching double digits, but they were catching double digits at home and covered against Indiana and San Antonio. But on the road, they got blown out by the Magic by 20 points. The thread, though, for me between those two games, the Magic game and this game, is that I think that Washington's going to struggle offensively just like they did in that Orlando game, just like I think they're going to here. The Detroit Pistons, even in those wins against, Boston and the Clippers and the Nets, allowed 97 points or less in those three games. I mean, it was just really solid defense for the Pistons at home, and I think they bring that defensive pressure here again. Do they do enough to get us up and over this total? I'm not sure. Do they do enough to win this game and cover? Potentially, but I feel a lot better taking the under here and just fading this Washington offense and expecting Detroit to just do enough, to win the game comfortably. So I'm going to roll with the under 233 between the Pistons and the Wizards here, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.